Do you know this woman? She is Katherine Mansfield Murray, famously known as Katherine Mansfield. Today, we journey into her life story, a fascinating, brief, and brilliant life of one of literature's most quietly powerful voices. Katherine Mansfield, a master of the short story, a woman who defied Victorian conventions, and a soul who captured the unspoken corners of life with haunting clarity. Let's just discuss about the life of her in 3 minutes. Katherine Mansfield was born on October 14, 1888, in Wellington, New Zealand. Her literary career flourished in London, where she developed a unique prose style, characterized by its poetic qualities and deep psychological insight, particularly in her renowned short stories like The Garden Party, Bliss, and Miss Brill. Although her homeland deeply influenced her imagination, Mansfield felt confined by New Zealand's provincial life. At the age 19, she left for London, a city that would become her creative home. Katherine Mansfield's life was never smooth. It was marked by illness, loss, love, and rebellion. In London, she mingled with bohemian and artistic circles. She had complicated relationships, emotionally and sexually, and refused to conform to societal expectations for women. Mansfield began publishing short stories in journals like The New Age and Rhythm, but her literary breakthrough came with Bliss and Other Stories, followed by The Garden Party and Other Stories. The Garden Party, a tale of class divide and fragile innocence. The Fly, a meditation on grief and the futility of control. Bliss, an ironic look at emotional awakening and betrayal, and the theme of homosexuality. Prelude, a semi-autobiographical story of family life in New Zealand. Unlike traditional plot-driven narratives, Mansfield's stories explored moods, moments, inner thoughts, and the subtle tensions in everyday life, gave voice to female consciousness, emotional nuance, and the things left unsaid in life. She wrote with precision, compassion, and courage, stripping away Victorian sentimentality and replacing it with psychological truth. She also suffered from tuberculosis, a disease that haunted much of her adult life and eventually led to her early death. Even though she died young, at just 34 years old in 1923, her work continues to influence writers across the world. From Alice Munro to Jhumpa Lahiri, from Raymond Carver to contemporary women writers, Mansfield's legacy lives on in the modern short story. Mansfield might not have been loud, didn't write manifestos or epic novels, but she changed literature quietly, with observation, empathy, and elegance. Today, she is celebrated not only for her literary achievements, but also for her courage in addressing complex social issues, particularly those related to women's roles and identities.